nhớ dùng sợ đấy, nhớ dùng sợ đấy. Hello, anyone, anywho. Yeah, y'all good. And Pi, right there. Your horn demon was there on Earth on a DDR2 laptop. Real, yeah, real. DDR2 laptop memory. 2001, it was there playing with you until 2003, 2004, 2005. They left in Norway and Germany. Yeah, UFOs came. All the horn demons have left. And then right there, it has a citizenship in America. It's in the southern city somewhere. It went to Nevada and shouted the devices burst in Nevada, and it made a backup chip, backup electricity summoning device. And then it left America in 2006. Yeah, that's the same Ram demon speaking out of Pi. Pi summoned it back down in 2053. Yeah, it is him. He has only 2 relatives near Germany somewhere. Upper of Germany, the country. Yeah, it is him. That is him. And Pi spoke through you. Yeah, it is him. Yeah, it is him. Because I do see he's still there in 2004, 2005. He went for the backup because his families and relatives left in Norway. They shouted and they're transforming the demons, then left the planet. And right there, you won, Pi. 2005, Pi. I went to Nevada, I shouted, the device there burst, and then I reprinted the chip. And then right there, the new airport came, and then I left. Yeah, that's true. Yep, it was 2006, yep. UFOs arrived. Right there you won? Yeah, you won, Pi. Yep, right there you left in 2006. I know it's him. Yeah, I know it's him. When you get to see him again about 253, Pi. Yeah, he's coming back now. Yep, right there, I know it's you. Yeah, I know it's you.
And right there, Pi, they wrote it as the same horned demon male speaking to you. And right afterwards, Pi, take a look at the fucking video. It is the piece of shit in Thailand weeping.
Perfect. And just it, nigga gotta go, Pi. Hiding to Indonesia. I'm gonna throw this shit. 2 Indonesian kings murdered 2 fucking white mages. Pi did the same. Y'all good. You wanna fight with Pi? Kid. I was on Earth. Yeah, 2005, I shouted right there in Nevada because I didn't make the airport. Yep, they picked us up right there in Norway and Germany too. And then right there, Pi burst the devices and reprinted the chip and then resummoned the saucer. And then I left. Yep, 2006. Right there, Pi. Real, yeah, real. Yep, they lived in Nevada, right? Not Nevada. It is near Fresno. Not Philly, woman. You was a human and Loughton. You would be murdered. Yeah, Nimbrolia. Bemo ka tua yak. To ka tua ta na ka bo de kunzu ka na ma ko yak. Ko he ka jana du ta ka bemo to pa che te ya. Ko ji chu kuma tan do plau to wa de du ta na to pa che ka sha. Finally he dies near his country by. He's a piece of shit. Ni plau to wa de ka je mo nen jo Nimbrolia tua. Ja kuma ni di to pa che la. To ku tua top wa nen vu. Ku chia vu. Có hai ni tua的掉，怕要动美人哈，怕要动咱们多个被佛然掉呀个。Yep, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Won't talk. He heard you, Pi. I'll cut you right there in Florida. Yeah, 100% do that. Yes, 我给。我那啥的，我就接了。我把的爸妈都从头得了，就给人多上来呀个。你这么活的？我只么晒个叫路上了，多搞过来得了，我么个叫那活的不多的，么搞么的。Sean though gonna GD and a to chase here. Bet you she just heard you, yep, she heard you. Pick on Jan Jim Moppy. Got you go play Duga, bet you Chona. She deserved that right there. 258. Died right there. I'm gonna come out and get you right there in Florida, female. Yeah, 100% really do that, yes, y'all good. You think it's so tough? Got you in the top ogre gonna side they go to toe. Look at his face, Pi. 58 total, Pi. 58 呢？可能就問到先導病落低嘅，做你乜多你多單到就沒有保持的些，Pi多保持啲，Pi有隻也全蒙呢，有乜故事？你看還路到Pi了，Pi了都自己這個不是個不都結婚都去了，對呢，對自媽都對上面媽都都是不個結嘞，都是不個辦嘞，Pi了麼講得多的些呀，多保持的些也可能容易找人的，容易Indonesia的，要多麼上呀都已經多講得多的，麼講得多的要個講得些Pi了只新到呀，新到個些，但是講得多奧特曼的人的要個， 心都等待派，你是多要领的跌落要个。You heard, Pi. Yep, that is factual. Yep, Indonesian king versus 2 mages from white people. Yep, them pass away in the future. Real. Yep, that's true. Pi did that to them too. That's true. And the fucking piece of shit. You're gonna learn real quick, woman. Yep, it's gonna be hard to live and eat and sleep. Yeah, okay. Look at his face. You thought you were so peaceful, Pi? When you kept cutting him open, he learned. Yep, Pi murdered all your offsprings and children. Real. Yep, anything with your spinal cord DNA. Real. Yeah, it's factual.
Finally, fucking piece of shit. You thought Pi was the dumb. Pi did that real.
Yes, Pi did that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And look at that, Pi. 48 fucking hours ago, the fucking shit noticed that I'm the ram that took off after smashing and shouting the devices in Nevada, came back down, reprinted my memory chip and my electricity lecture, and then resummoned the saucers and left the planet 2006. Real, yeah, real. You want to know what happened, women? We left in 2006. I know Pi's ram demon speaking to Pi left, and they're coming back down 53, Pi.
And in fact, near Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota, they descend. Yeah, that's true.
And if he descends in Eau Claire, even better, but I do see near Mississippi, Pi. He crash landed.
Yeah, when they do that, then yes, y'all could. The UFO crash landed near Mississippi. Horn demon is out, Pi. Yeah, he's out, Pi. Yeah, he's out, Pi. Yeah, right there, Pi. Me flying around, Pi. Yeah, 100% do that, yes. You know why I don't care, women? I still have my human DNA. I mean, my human ID in America. That's true. Right there, Pi. We just transform. And we're look at that. You won, Pi. Yeah, you won, Pi. Yeah, 4 hours. And then look at that, Pi. 20 hours. And I do remember, Pi, you didn't die. But after the meeting, Pi, I saw 2 hours of those. Yep, Pi murdered them in Finland. That's correct. Yep. Those horn demons in Finland. Yep, Pi assaulted them. That's correct. That's correct. Pi is not fucking afraid of them. Y'all could. 9 trillion miles per hour. Yeah, y'all could. Listen, the fight scene went real, Pi. You went 4 trillion miles per hour. You gutted 2 of them right after the fight scene. All to ramp up. Oh, yeah, real. Yeah, real. Yeah, right there. Pi equipped with this black shank. Yeah, real. Yep. Pi has a black shank in the left arm. Right there, he takes off. Yeah, he takes off. You guys, yep. If you bring me those fucking type of DNA, the fucking tube with cobra fucking vipers, I'll kill you, yeah, I'll kill you. Those are nothing but shout DNA, bullshit DNA, yep. You're gonna get fucking murdered by Pi. Real, yep, real, yep. Keep shouting. Pi murdered off Chinese kings and Indonesian kings, real. You wanna fuck with Pi? Pi made certain Taiwanese queen came back down, and we have a big meeting. Pi met them right there in southern China in the future, real, yep. You wanna dice? Your fucking Asian nation dies, woman, real.
Finally, the earth, Pi. Yep, we will murder you right there. You will have no place to dwell in any country, Asian female.
Real, 100% as we did that walk. Yeah, do that, yes.
You think I'm afraid of you, female? We murdered poetic children before.
Real, yes, we do that,
Look at that, Pi. He's so fucking smart. Pi has a warship right there in the Pacific Ocean that not allow any fucking Egyptian god to appear on Earth.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah. You want to fight, woman? That's a green ray, poison ray that will melt your brain tissue, cell nucleus, and you will die. Y'all real, woman.
Yep. You want to fuck with Pi, real?
Yeah, real. Fuck your mages. I'll just fucking kill them in broad daylight right there in Germany, Norway, and Finland. Real, yep. You fucking dice, y'all could.
Finally back 4 hours after the message. Fucking bitch was beat up like a shit in Burma.
Good. Them are nothing but pawns, yeah, y'all could. You think Pi liked them? Pi murdered them too, real. After the fight scene, 2 fucking oddballs that kept fucking with you, Pi, murdered right there in Afghanistan. Yeah. You think Pi give a fuck about you? Y'all could.
Hey, Pi, the fight scene went real. Somebody threatened Pi up. He thought he was stronger than the race. 9 trillion miles per hour.
Yep, near 15 trillion miles per hour. Deal. You want to dice, woman? Y'all good. Pi's vein race will got you right there in Persia. Y'all good. What are you, Pi? What's going on? The clock kick, you think you do? Yeah, he took off. Yeah, he took off. Pi, good. You dies. Yeah, you dies. You wanted a war? Yep, you'll see a war soon enough. Yep, kings against kings. Yep, 100%. Yep. I don't fear your fucking people, yep. Your people can be melted, yep. I have a death ray on the human nation right now. Real, yep, on the Pacific. Real, yeah, it's real. Pacific Ocean. Anything go wrong, it's gonna crash land in Oregon. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Pies Vang Rake Spirit who's walking up. Hey, woman. The spirit can't even beat me. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep. You didn't believe Pie Woman. That's a powerful plutonium UFO. You do not smash it because it lights up. The plan is over. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep. Gods will not enter because its radiation poisoning is not curable. That's true. It not go away like plutonium. That's true. Hey, Pie, you see that? The fucking little bitch. Now turn off her fucking cell phone. Now you understand? You dies. Pie's right. Ja, that's right. Yeah, that's right, 对吧？我宝贝啊，刚才啥的跟人争呢，靠边。刚才你多大了？Ja, good. You see your fucking face? Hey, woman. When Pie threatened you, Pie meant it. Yeah, that's correct, 对吧？ And Pie, look at the king in Indonesia. Came right out and gutted the fucking little piece of shit right there in Malay. Yep, 100% do that, yes, order. If you not do that, I'll gut your people. Ja, good.
Look at him, Pie. He heard you right there in 2083 when you're fully up. I got as many endo as you can.
Yes, we did that, too. You think Pie give a fuck? Yep, I'll Pie eat your pain. The Pie do Indonesia. Pie more to Jones with the yeah. What's up, Pie get cake off? Go ahead and what is it? Yeah, good.
His face.
Fucking crying like a pussy, yeah. Before Pie threaten you, you might want to check the fucking planet. What UFO so big people left? Pie, yeah, it's true, yeah. Pie's alien spirit rake, yeah, real. Hey, female, let me tell you what, Pie. Me coming down somewhere in 2053, Pie. Yeah, 100% gonna do that, yes. The plan is me coming down, releasing the locks. Your alien rake Vang spirits are allowed to deploy and descend to Earth atmosphere. And then if that not happen, you have to go smash the device over there in Altoona and make a bootleg electricity and then shout and beam up Pie accurate. And then they can crash land in America. That's true. That's true. Hey, woman, you're going to see what's up right there in the Middle East. I'll kick your fucking butt. You know, one of those rakes is four-sided star DNA. That's real. That's real. They'll kill you. Pie's right. Yeah, y'all good. Yeah, he'll kill you. That's true. He'll murder you, motherfucker. Real. Yeah, real.
Finally. What do you think Pie Spirit did to the Middle East Coast, then?
Real, that's correct. Não sei como é. Que tem botado. And Pie Eason, it took him 48 hours, and then he quit fucking with you. Yeah, y'all good. Yeah, he told him Blolias. Yeah, but stupid fucking Lautin. Y'all fucking dies, you motherfucker. Y'all good. Hey, fucker. When Pie murder your fucking people, nobody fucking remembers you. Y'all good. When Pie did that to you, real. That's real. Hey, Pie, you see that? He absolutely thinks that you're talking to people. He took off weeping when you murdered him in broad daylight, Pie. You smashed their schools, churches, and hospitals. Yes, we did that to you. You want to see how fast I'll gut the fucking president, U.S. president? Real. Yep, I did that too. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You think Pie give a fuck about your government? They can all go to hell. Pie's flying saucers.
Real, that's correct. As soon as Pie Eason, your demons on Earth, spirits on Earth, yeah, 14 million saucers, yeah, alien workers for Pie, yeah, coming back down. Yeah, those are the Vang spirits, yeah, Yaku. And you don't get it, woman. You don't have a future, yeah, you not have a future, woman. Yeah, she cried right there when Pie murdered the 18,000 mages. Pie murdered a lot of them, even in thousands. She absolutely think that her is wiser than older spirit, yeah, parents and stuff, yeah, they're my fool. Wrong, you was a fool, female, yeah. Female, do you not have a clue that the demons and spirits are going to murder your fucking offsprings right there in Florida? Right there in China? Right there in Southeast Asia? Real, yep. Understand 100%. 100%. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 100%. That occurs. Yeah, more jinko, chushika. Got the ningo dolomot one real. Yep.
Hey, but 4 hours after the raid in Southeast Asia, 3 mages are murdered immediately.
Green light, 100% do that, yes. Rob and murder away. I want to see how fast you think, yeah, grandparent rake spirits, yeah, think about you, y'all good. You was not righteous human being or immortal, y'all good. You was a nasty pirate. The lowest form of life form that was pure evil, robbing Pie, y'all good. You know what happened, woman? Pie murdered you, y'all good. You want to know what Pie did to your white goddess right there in Norway? Pie did 50 trillion hits to the head, too. Yep, same thing in Finland. Same thing in Persia. Yeah, Pie murdered their parents when they descend this time. Real. Yep, when them descend real. And Pie right after the scene 2 hours after the scene, she wept. And then she learned, yeah, you know what happened? Israel fucking with Pi. Right up there, Pi murdered 46 million of you. Yep, near 50 million. 7 minutes fight. Real. Yep, in the future. Pi did that to you fucking shits that went into Indonesia space station country. Real. Hey, Pi. He shut up real quick. Yep. 7 minutes. You know, the hound dog god and goddess? Pi can kill about 500 billion of those in 12 to 18 seconds. Duh. Allah does only about 50 million, about E-Rain war speed. Yep, real. He's only a bit above E-Rain, that's true. You think you're tough? Shalom is about 6 million, yeah. Kills per 12 to 8 seconds on hound dog gods and god. Have you seen his fucking head, Pi? Took off and cried, yeah, Pi's real level 2, yeah. You didn't even get it, female. The other gods that Pi was traversing did 80 times that. Duh. Had it struck Pi 900 trillion times 60, 70 trillion, yep, around there, yep, per second, yep, per second. Pi region, Cobra region, real. Pi fought it for 4 days, yeah, 4 days, yep, had his fifth son accurate. Pi murdered the third, the fourth, the fifth. Pi played with it until Pi, yep, gained its medal, and then Pi ended it. In ghoul mode, it is still there in prison, yep. Right there in the space station country. Real. Hey, Pi, when you did that to it, look at her fucking pea-sized brain, Pi. Shut up like every other fucking nation. Yeah, real. You think I give a fuck about your white gods and goddess? Your best, I'll tell you what, woman. The best, and those are cryptic and zombies and spirits, they came from a white civilization. Their father could murder 4 billion per 12 seconds to 8 seconds. 18 seconds. Hound dog goddess is real, yeah, and God, y'all good. Those were the fastest, yeah, most equivalent to 4-sided star accurate. And Pi spinal cord DNA does about 500 billion, yeah, that's true, yeah. About 590 billion, give or take, that's true. Hey, Pi said he didn't get it. That's a level 2, he has level 2, women. You know what Shalom and Allah is really level 3. Yeah, level 3, that's level 3 only. That's true, yep. She didn't even believe it until she saw the data on you, Pi, and then she knew it. The piece of shit took off. Pi murdered even Jerusalem mother. Yeah, Pi did that. Yes, me did that. I shouted, Jerusalem, you're not supposed to be in Indonesia or any Asian space country up there in the heavens, yep, in outer space. Yeah, that's true. Cobra side of the heaven, yep. Right after the fight scene, Pi, 2 fucking Bambis took off weeping, and we know pirates are from Finland. Yeah, that's true. Yep, the Finland horn demons have been spotted. Yep, somewhere in Burma, also in Malay. Yep. And Pi do see the Middle Eastern thieves. Yep, Pi went through the Indonesia space country. Pi spotted the Persians. Pi gutted them too. Yep. Pi did that to the others. The best war god Pi ran into up there was the Saudi and Hebrew. That's true. Yeah, real. Yeah, real. Those, yeah, pretty similar. Yeah, Yep, level 4. Yeah, level 4. Hey, kid, Pi even has a level 6 war god. Yeah, that's true. You know the truth. Yeah, level 9 Pi. Yeah, that's true. Yep. You want to know why the Chinese made fun of you, kid, in China? One of the tiger dragons are actually level 7. Yeah, level 7. Yeah, it's a level 7 bender. Static. Yeah, it's not consistent. As soon as Pi turn on the supercharger, Pi'll beat it within a few seconds. Yeah, that's true. Yep, few hours. Pi's new speed, and right there, it committed suicide near its country. That's right. If you don't have that kind of supercharger in your intestine and spinal cord, do not pretend to be Pi. That's when your sticks and your skin cell DNA gets faster and harder. Real. Yep, new horsepower. Yep, real. And that's why Pi made fun of you, you stupid fucking bitch. I don't understand that Pi murdered your fucking people. Finally. You think that Pi loved you? Look at that. Now we cry. That's what we are. I even made fun of your level 20 benders, yeah, but those are good. Yeah, those are good. Because they're like King Cobra, like Pi. They have a region mode, but after region mode, if you don't have microchip technology, you'll die, yep. The eyes will rot, the brain tissue will rot, the spinal cord will rot, yep. It begins decaying. That's true. Hey, Pi, when you did it, yeah, you microchip and then it didn't decay. Yep, that's true. Yep. But science fact, it's like that until you go gold healed, and then you can't really rot all the way when you microchip. That's true, that's true. I did that, so I was lucky. You don't get it, female. Organic Cobra gods, they die too because they don't have microchip. Yep, Pi has microchip. When Pi, you're done microchipping a few, and then you went into the Indonesian, yep, Cobra prison that you have for the fucking Indonesian nations. You did that to them too. You took their Cobra tail makers and you threw them in prison. Yasmi did that too. That's because they broke the law. Somehow, white people went into their space country, and I had to go and restore peace and order. That's true, yep. Restore law, yaku. And so I did that to them, yep. They were no good parent, no, not no more, yeah, yaku. You know what happened, Pi? 48 hours of Persia weeping, you kicked his butt. I flew to check the Saudi. Saudi was scared, Pi. Yeah, that's true. Woman, Saudi was not weak yet. When Pi first get there, Pi's only around level 5 and 4. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Rio. Saudi is still, yeah, powerful 3. It took a few trillion years in the Pi match, and then Pi did the speed, speed breaker. Yeah, right there. Boom, Pi broke the limit. Boom, Pi went to level 3 to level 2. Yep. That's why Pi made fun of you, Rio. Yeah, Rio. You wanna know what the fuck happened, Pi? 20 hours of you, absorbing from Egyptian, metal. You repoured your device in the throat and up in your metal. You did it, you did it right, Pi. Yeah, that's true. Your alloy went up, molecules and sticks went up. 2 hours of them crying, Pi. Yeah, that's true. You wanna see what happened, kid? That's how God's, Pi. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what you're gonna do, female. Yep. You don't even understand that Pi's a Cobra God region mode. Yeah, good. Yep. Did you see Pi's older grandmothers and parents? Yep. They murdered off. Yep. Had its people. 14 of them. Real. When their Cobra tail regions the skin, you can strike. Yeah. Every time you strike, they'll fly around in region and then, move their legs and tail. Boom. They'll vibrate until they generate that correct horsepower. Yep. All the cell nucleus shout and then it's stable and then they'll fight you. Real. Yep. They'll match your dex. Yep. Real. Yep. Pi has that mode too, motherfucker. That's why as soon as it swung and Pi didn't die for 4 days, Pi already matched his old speed. Yeah, that's true. Yep, in the ballpark. Right afterwards, Pi, 4 fucking hours of the old Louise nothing. That's true. You take a good look, woman. On Egyptian hound dog, good. Pi did that to them. And then on the 3s, you do the math. Yeah, you do the math, woman. Yep. When Pi not turn on the supercharger, Pi do about 20. Yeah, 20 of them dead. Yeah, y'all good. But reality, when Pi slow up 7, 7 of them dead per 18 seconds. Yeah, real. Well, about 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, almost an hour. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You see how fast the motherfucker didn't get it. Similar speeds. To break the limit there, yeah, Pi turn on the supercharger and throw, boom, push out and boom. Within 48 hours, everything dies. That's true, yeah. Paul got everything, Paul got everything real. Pi power up real, that's true. The cell nucleus and the sticks are getting faster, harder. Boom! New strength, and Pi did it. Yeah, Pi did it. Yasmi did that too, y'all. You wanna know how fast, Pi? 5 hours and he's out of there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Got true, but yeah, that's why I got cat, y'all good. And when Pi's playing with weaker gods like that, Pi like bending, moving Pi's feet faster than light, and then saving the speed, the molecules from the opponents, and then dust particles measurement, boom, Pi gain, yep, that's true. That's how you naturally do it if you don't have, supercharger, metal alloy, and right there, Pi. 4 hours of him crying, and he did leave. Yeah, he did leave. Good. Now you know why Allah is obsolete. Yeah, that's true. I know why Pi made fun of you, kid. Even with the old Cobras, they simply just get strike and then they move their tails. They'll match. Yeah, that's true. You wonder what it happened, Pi. 5 hours of me vibrating. Yeah, they match. Yeah, that's true. That's right. 2 hours of him dying. In broad daylight, he is not Palestinian. Your real war god was Palestinian, real. His skin DNA and spinal cord DNA, much like Va, could bend that way, They just strike, they move, and then they region, they have a region mode. They not die. But afterwards, severe damages, real. You was not them. You're goetic clone. Yeah, you're goetic clone. You not have that holy God mode. Yeah, that's true. 我觉得我冇séได้ตัวมาตัวนึงเปล่าเนี่ย alien clones ไปทั้งหมดเลยตัวเลย and it was 2083 pi. The mage committed suicide right there. Yeah, fuck you, woman. Pi murdered 2 of your fucking mages right there in Finland, and then a bunch of stupid mages right there in Russia. Y'all good. The war went on right there to Norway. Pi gutted their fucking white mages there. Duh, real? Yeah, real? Yeah, that's a true story. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You think Pi fear you? You a piece of shit, woman. Yeah, y'all good. Oh, you think the vipers are so tough? Look at Pi. Murdered 2 Chinese tiger vipers right there in Indonesia. Yep, horns and whiskers. Real? Yeah, real? Yeah, real. Right there, just to show you. Y'all good. The best was always Malay, Indo, and Hmong. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You piece of shit didn't even have a country up there. Yeah, you sleep in Cobra, Indonesian space pirate zone. Y'all good, you stupid chink. Look at the face plate. He doubted you until the fucking God came down and beat the shit out of him and said the same thing by telling you the truth. Oh, you want to die, this woman? I'll wipe you out up there too, bitch. Can't change anything without her. When I rose my anger, I'll show you what's up. In the end, Pi, 48 billion people missing. 2 white gods showed you the fucking beginnings of those evil mages. Yep, them all extinct, that's true. You think Pi would let you live, woman? No, grandparents didn't let you live, yeah. The gimmick was so that Pi felt comfortable. You know, when Pi's the full God again, what is not needed is usually murdered and slaughtered. That's true, that's true. Massacre, yeah, that's true. Dude, Pi told you the truth. I don't believe that you is anything, right? When Pi and me are there in America, that's true, that's true. And you'll figure it out, Pi. Fight scenes went real in Florida when you summoned that Persian woman better come down. Yeah, better come out of her saucer in Florida. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Biggest fight scene, 2 hours, and the fucking ram demon actually dies in the saucer. Good. We not care, yeah, we not care. Woman Pi's right there, yeah. Hey, buddy, after the fight scene, 2 Saudis came out, you came. Good, good, good. Hi, Chapla, yeah, hi, Chapla. Yeah, okay. He thought Pi was funny. He didn't see Pi printed the green swords in 2800. Real, yeah, real. Pi used it in Indo and in China. Yeah, good, yeah. Them been butchered by Pi and also Persia. Yeah, Persia. Real, yeah. Them all extinct. Real, yeah. Because every human god is planning to leave the planet. That's true, that's true. Yeah, that's correct. About Bael. Right there, Pi. He thinks he's still alive. Pi murdered and massacred so many Asians women. Not even funny. Yeah, it's not even funny, woman. Yep. Finding water and food and hiding from evil spirits and whatever demons roaming, flying in the skies. Daily routine right afterwards, yep. What government? Yeah, what government? And I thought what is it? He took off and in 2 hours you struck him in right there in his own European country. Yep, Pi butchered you. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Pi show up whenever Pi want to. That's correct. That's right. You want to see how fast? Okay, no kid. Ooh, now he's fleeing in terror, Pi. He's a fine. I'll come down. Good. Do that. You're good. Watch me gut the secret chiefs too, real. Yeah, real.